Hello, beautiful people. Today I'm going to be doing my basic makeup routine because it is requested, and I really don't know why. I don't know why you guys want to see my makeup routine because it's super simple. I've been doing basically the same thing for years, but I do change up my products, but it's basically like the same thing that I do. I don't know. Anyways, but I'm going to do that and kind of like a little chat with you guys because I feel like it's time, okay? We need to have a chat. We need to talk about some things, okay? So first, I'm going to cleanse my face. I've been using my LumiSpa. I still want to change the head on it. I know I've talked about that in a video before. I have the normal head for it, I guess. I want the acne one, but it's $50, and this thing was already $200. So what more do they want out of me? And then I'm going to be using this sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. This LMS Energizing Marine Cleanser. I got this in one of my glossy boxes and I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. It just feels so refreshing. I guess it's the energizing part of it, or maybe it's the collagen. I don't know. But I'm gonna wash my face real quick and we're gonna pretend like we're BFFs and we're having a little chat. So let's do it, you know? And the camera is very close to my face. So I'm sorry if you feel like I'm all up in your grill. It's because I am. All right, got my face a little wet. I'm gonna be adding a little bit on my face. So it's 4 o'clock and I am just now getting ready for the day, and that is the real life of being a toddler mom. And this time of year, I am so glad I did not do Vlogmas because I don't know how I would have. I did Vlogmas last year and I didn't really get that many views on it, and I busted my butt. I didn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. every night with having a 1-year-old. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't do it this year because it's just, this time of year is hard enough right now, especially whenever you have a toddler. I don't know if this is going to be distracting while I'm talking, but I'm just going to continue on. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just fast forward through this clip. But, yeah, so it's 4 o'clock. I'm just now getting ready. I have like a lingering headache type thing. To get Luxie to nap every day still, I will lay down with her or read with her, or we'll watch a documentary or something on TV together, and she'll just fall asleep doing that. If we're in her bedroom, then obviously we read books because she doesn't have a TV in her room. But if we watch a documentary or something, we will do it in the living room or in my bedroom. So she's asleep in the living room right now, and I'm really hoping I don't wake her up. So anyways, I don't really know where this is headed, this whole conversation, but like I said, we're just pretending like we're BFFs, you know? Like, a lot of you feel like you really know me, and I don't really know you guys, and I want to get to know you guys. So make yourself known in the comments or over on Instagram. Talk to me. I'd love to talk to you guys. This time of year is my absolute favorite time of year, but it's also very difficult. And the reason that it's very difficult is because I just kind of feel like everybody always wants a piece of me around this time of year. So, and that's going to sound rude, but for some reason, if you are a stay-at-home mom, people act like you literally do nothing but eat bonbons all day and watch TV. And boy, I wish that was the truth, but it is the furthest thing. Oh wow, that was the fastest it's ever taken me to wash my face. Probably because I was talking the whole time. Hold please. See, that was super duper simple. Just used my LumiSpa and a cleanser, and now I'm almost prepped for makeup. And the only reason that I'm getting ready, because right now at 4 o'clock I just give up because I'm not going anywhere, is that I'm also filming another video today, and I'm just trying to feel better, and I'll get on to that. So I feel like around this time of year, everybody just kind of wants a piece of me. It's been a lot harder now that I'm a mom and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Before I had, I mean, like throughout my whole entire life, since I was 16 years old, I worked 2 jobs. I went to school full time. Like I was working my butt off and I never stopped. Just because I'm a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that I sit on the couch and eat bonbons all day. And to a lot of people, YouTube is not a job, but it's just kind of a very lonely life, because the reason that I started my whole YouTube journey was to help other mamas, and of course to kind of generate some kind of outside income, so that way I could afford to do the things that I wanted to do with Luxy without dipping into our family money that my husband works so incredibly hard for. And no matter what I say about how I work and things like that, I'm never dogging my husband. He has bent over backwards for me our entire relationship, but I also do the same for him. It goes both ways, you know. I take care of all of the home things. I take care of our daughter. I do all of her education, and on top of it, I'm also doing YouTube, Instagram, and I got from 0 to over 6,000 subscribers in next month will be 2 years. I think that's pretty great. Anyways, I'm getting ready too. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to be using this primer. Hello. This is the Fix and Rogue blurring primer. Also came in a glossy box. I'm telling you guys, I love my glossy box. I know that I make videos on it and they send them to me, but you can get your first box for $16. I'm just saying, I get all kinds of goodies out of there. So anyways, I got this primer, and of course you can buy it separately, and anything that I can find to link, I will link for you guys. I'll also put my link for glossybox if you want to get your first box for $16. They make awesome gifts too. Anyways, so I'm a little ADD whenever I'm talking, so I'm sorry about that, but I'll try to do my best. Now, my lips are like super duper chapped, so I'm basically just trying to find anything. So I've just got some man balm, which is basically just some peppermint lip balm. Anyways, what I'm trying to say here is I'm not a stay-at-home mom that sits on the couch and eats bonbons all day and just takes my kid somewhere and I just get to sit on the couch. People get stay-at-home wife and or housewife and stay-at-home mom completely confused all the time. I have a lot of responsibilities to take care of from the moment my eyes open in the morning until they close at night. And that is the only rest that I get, is at night, that 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Okay, I don't get any breaks. When Luxy is napping, I'm working right now, and I'm getting ready at 4 o'clock. So I'm just kind of like going through some things. As a mother, as a wife, and as a person, I feel like I kind of let myself go for a little while, and I didn't. Pause please. I am using the e.l.f. hydrating, what is this, camo concealer. Like I said, I'll be linking everything. This one's almost out, so it's kind of clumpy. Anyways, so I'm just kind of going through some things in life, and I don't really know what it is, but I do know that I need to start prioritizing myself. So for the past 2 months, I have been working really hard. I've been watching what I eat. I've been drinking my water. I've been working out, going to the gym regularly, taking some time for me. And you know, for whatever reason, people don't like that. They don't like when you take care of yourself. They don't like you to love yourself. And so I'm trying. I've always been a people pleaser my whole life. Like, I will literally give you the shirt off my back at any given time. And I'm learning to not be that way because, you know, it's a harsh world, but I have to take care of myself. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So anyways, this time of year is my favorite time of year. It really is. I love Christmas. I always have. And not about the gifts. It's nothing to do with the gifts. Of course, it's fun for me now being a mom and giving gifts for Luxie, but it's never been about receiving gifts to me. Even as a child, I would always ask Santa for world peace and for my brother to have a great Christmas and my mom and dad to get things that they deserved. It was never about what I wanted, and it's still not. And I don't care about that part. But back onto Christmas. People get it twisted all the time, and they go crazy about the gifts. The gifts. Makes me feel like the Grinch, and that is my all-time favorite movie. Now I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is the holy grail of foundation. It is expensive, and this pump, they sell the pump separately now. I went into Ulta and the girl was like, the pump's $10 extra. Ma'am, what? Anyways, back to where I was. Gifts. I always feel like gift giving is my favorite thing. Seriously, I love shopping for people, but it's hard when you don't have a lot of money. You don't have all this extra money, and then instead of it being fun, it feels negative because you want to get them things, but you can't because you can't afford it. And it's just hard. This year has been hard on everyone. I'm not just saying it's just been hard on me, and I can't complain at all, but I think have seasonal depression, and I do struggle with anxiety, and I try to help myself with that through diet and things like that. And I'm just using a beauty blender to blend it out. But anyways, during this time of year, people, I feel like, always just pull me here. And it's getting exhausting as a mother because there's only so many events I can attend. And I'm not the kind of person that knows how to say no. Whenever you feel like you can't take time to relax ever, and all I want to do is just go look at Christmas lights with my family, or go see Santa, or go for a walk. I want to do things like that. I don't want to be at the store 24/7 buying snacks, buying gifts, buying gift wrap, forgot the tape. And it's just, crazy. And I know that everybody deals with the same things, and that's why I'm talking to you guys about it, because you understand. I know you do. And we all live different lives, and that's what's so beautiful about motherhood. We're all different. And I just am basically saying this to say, if you have a mom in your life that's not showing up to things, maybe you should show up for her, because she probably needs something. She probably needs help. Somebody just to tell her she's doing okay. It's hard. It's a blessing more than anything else. And it's so confusing to even talk about to anybody. So that way they don't twist your words or misunderstand what you're saying. Because if you know me, if you've been here since the beginning, I wanted to be a mother more than anything. Me and my husband tried for 14 months to get pregnant with Luxie, and she is my absolute pride and joy. I love that baby more than life itself. But my husband works a lot, I work a lot, so we get pretty tired. This did not mean to turn into what it is, but this is just what my brain's doing, y'all. I don't know. So anyways, this time of year is turning into not my favorite time of year, because people are pulling me. I need you to be here. I need you to be there. And it's disrupting the happiness within my family. And like my close family And I can't do that. And I always have to do what's best for my daughter. So if it interferes with her nap schedule, and I can't get her a nap, we probably can't go. She's 2, you know? We live on a very strict schedule. And I'm not saying that that schedule can't be broken sometimes, because of course it can. That's life. But if your child is crying and miserable and doesn't want to do things, doesn't want to take pictures, doesn't want to do whatever, I'm not going to force her to. And there's just, oh, I'm forgetting to tell you guys, I just used this old school Airspun on top of my foundation. Super old school. I don't know how long they've been making it. Oh, since 1935. Thank you, Grandma. Great grandma, great grandma. Anyways, now I'm using the Merit foundation stick. Oh my gosh, nothing is picking up. Okay, I'm using the Merit foundation stick in the shade Chestnut. So anyways, I've hit a plateau everywhere in my life. The only thing that I'm being consistent about is taking care of what I'm consuming, and also just working out and going to the gym. That's all I can really even want to do these days. I don't want to get ready. I don't want to film YouTube videos. I don't want to respond to emails. And I think it's just a part of this time of year. And also just feeling like people are making me do things or trying to make me do things. And if I ever feel like someone's trying to force me to do something, I'm not going to do it, period. And I'm talking about like brands, if they want me to make videos a certain way, or brands want to send me literally a product. They just want to send me a product, and they want me to make an entire video only about that product, take pictures, post Instagram stuff just for their free product that I didn't even ask for. That's getting annoying in itself, because most of the time it's not worth it, because people don't realize how much work it takes to make a YouTube video, first of all, and to edit it, how much money all of the equipment costs. And I am also a stay-at-home mom, so I'm working while I'm watching my child, and I try to make all of it happen, and I try to make all of it look perfect, but I'm not perfect. I'm human, just like everybody else. I'm not in the best state of mind right now. I'm not the happiest that I've ever been, and most of my videos are, hi, welcome back to Mama Tried. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the videos that I've posted, the past 2, I was actually in the last one. The one before that, I wasn't even in it at all. And I made sure of that because I just needed something to post, but I'm just not feeling it. People they are harsh when you put yourself online. They say things about you that you never even thought about yourself that are negative. I'm also using this blush on cheek stick. Oops. Nothing's gonna focus for me today because it's just one of those days. Kind of, finally. Okay, so this is a blush on cheek stick by the brand Beauty in, I guess, the shade Bronze. This doesn't look like bronze to me. It looks pretty cheeky, but whatever. Hopefully come January, you guys will see the best version of me. And I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading like I normally do, but I'm not feeling it, you know? And I wanted to make a video that was me, you know, doing something or whatever. Also, I'm using this Merit makeup brush thing, and I made a whole video over Merit products too if you want to watch that. But and now for my brows, I have been using this e.l.f. brow stick for a while now, and it's like $2 or $3 I think, and this one is in the shade Neutral Brown. But anyways, good things are coming for Mama Tried, and I'm going to start posting more frequently come January. I'm just kind of in this weird spot I applied for like this mentorship type of thing where they teach you how to work with brands and not get taken advantage of and things like that. And my application was denied, probably because I don't have 10,000 plus followers or 100,000 followers. But that was kind of disheartening for me, but it also is going to push me to do more and better things. So I'm excited for that. But for now, I'm just kind of like in this weird place. And that's why I wanted to make a video, kind of chat with you guys a little bit, so that way you guys know what's going on. I also never made a welcome to my channel video or an about me video or what my channel is really about. So I plan on doing that in January as well, and kind of sitting down and figuring out exactly what I want my channel to be about, because it was never made for just toddler meal ideas or just fitness or just what I eat or whatever, or just sensory or play or cleaning. It's about everything. That's why it's called Mama Tried, because I tried basically everything, and it's just basically about my life, but I'm not really a vlogger. So I would love your opinions in the comments about what kind of content you guys like from me, and what kind of content you would like to see for this upcoming year. So let me know. I'm going to do my brows real quick. This part never usually ends good whenever I'm filming myself do it, because I guess I get camera shy about my brows. I don't know. But I basically just take it and fill in the spots that are kind of empty. That's all I pretty much do. And then when I do the other one, I just kind of like equal them out. Okay, so there's one. And this is hard too because this mirror is magnified. So it's really like too close for me to be looking at. I wonder if e.l.f. has a waterproof one of these. I should probably look that up because I really do like this one. No, I can just use the viewfinder. Good enough. My eyeshadow, right now I'm using the Naked Reloaded palette. So I'm just using the color, or the shade Bribe on pretty much everything. So my brow bone, and then I bring it down onto my eyelid and in my crease. This is just kind of like my base layer. And like I said, this is just like my basic makeup that I would put on to go to the grocery store. This isn't anything crazy. I'm going to get like a smaller brush, and I'm going to use, I guess today, I switch it up pretty much every day, but today I guess I'm going to use Reputation. It's like a brown glittery color, and I'm only going to put it on my lid. Okay, and now I'm going to use like a, I don't even know what brushes are called. I'm not a beauty influencer. I just try, you know, Mama tried. I'm using the shade In Game. That's the last color I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to put it right at the outer crease here. Like that. And then I'm going to match it to the other side. Good, good. Then I'm going to take like a shorter brush like that and blend it out. For some reason, I feel like I'm just going to plug this into my computer, look at it, and decide not to upload it. But I hope that I do. Because, like I said, you guys, I'm really not feeling like myself. And I kind of seem like a Debbie Downer right now, and I'm really not. But some days I am. Like I said, I'm only human. I have to tell Luxie a lot of the time, Mommy only has 2 hands. You know, and I'm only one person. I ended up with some with some stuff down here. I don't need to look like I have a black eye. And I kind of do because it dripped down. Dang it. So how I fix that is I just cover it up. So right now, my jam is taking care of myself. I think that's what 2022 is going to be about, and that's probably what my channel is going to be about, because I can't make videos about things that I'm not passionate about at the moment. So hopefully you're wanting to do the same and have this year focused on you. I just feel like I'm rambling at this point, but I'm sure this will relate to somebody out there. I can't be the only one. Now, once all of this part is done, I'm just going to be using some makeup setting spray. Right now, I'm just using the Ulta brand Wanna Be Free. I wish that I would have gotten the sunscreen one, because they have one with like SPF 30 or something. So next time when I run out, I'm gonna get that. Especially when it goes on sale, because you can get like 3 for like 15 bucks or something. Maybe cheaper. But I feel like the top part gets stuck, so I have to pull it up, because then it's just gonna spray like little dots all over your face. Anyways, so when I wake up in the morning, you know, I have my little routine that I do, but I don't stick to it every day, because every night is different. So every morning's gonna be different, you know. I can't do everything by myself all the time. So I think that that's where I'm struggling the most right now, is trying to do everything, and I can't, and I never will be able to. So I need to figure out that balance. So like first thing when I wake up in the morning, I get up. I usually just get dressed and go to the gym. I come home, and by that point, Luxie is usually awake with Stefano, and then I grab a shower, and then I make her breakfast and unload the dishwasher, do a load of laundry, start cleaning, and then things just start happening from there. Luxie needs me to help her do this and that, and Fano goes to work, and then I'm taking care of all these things around the house, and then I start thinking about like work and emails that I haven't responded to, and videos that I haven't made yet, or videos that I want to do but I don't know how to do them, and I don't know when I'm going to do them because I don't have time to do them. So it's just kind of like this very strange cycle. This video is probably going to end up being trash, because I'm used to making just happy content. Of course I want to make you guys happy, but I also want to let you guys know that I'm a normal person too. I'm not always happy, and my child does not always eat her fruits and vegetables. She doesn't always want to eat the food that I spend an hour making, because she is a real toddler, and that's just how they are sometimes. I get a lot of you that are like, how do you do it? And some people think that I fake it or something, which I don't. She does eat good food, but it's all about what you give them and how you give it to them and how long you have. You can't expect to give your kid, you know, junk food or fast food for ever and ever, and then hand them a bowl of broccoli and expect them to love it, because they're not going to, and you wouldn't either. Onto this, I'm using the e.l.f. Jet Black liquid liner. Love this stuff. I've been using it since I was 16 years old. And I am 27 now, so 11 years. Thank you, e.l.f. It's cheap and does the job, and I have used all of the expensive liquid liners, all of them. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I have so many that I've used one time, and I'm like, just doesn't do it like e.l.f. does. It's something about this application. I'm gonna have to be quiet for a second while I do this part, because this is gonna be kind of hard on camera. Oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult. Let's see. I do the outer part first, then I do the middle and make it connect, and then I just kind of bring it in. Done. Now I gotta do the other side. No, they are not equal at all. Okay, then I usually just let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to be using a eyelash curler. The one that I have is from Chanel. It literally was $5 more than the Tarte one that I used to use. I bought the Tarte one twice and it broke, and that was my all-time favorite one. But my husband surprised me with the Chanel one, so I love it and it works really well. I'm gonna let my eyeliner dry a little bit longer so that way it doesn't mess up. But I feel like this is such a depressing video, and I really didn't mean for it to be. It's just kind of what came out. This was my chat. So just like I would be talking to my bestie, that's how I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're going through something similar, or if this time of the year just does it to you. I just don't feel like I'm on a routine, and it's driving me insane because I really can't, because something is interrupting it every other day, because there's some sort of event to go to, or something to go and get ready for. Like, you have to spend a whole day prepping for an event, especially if you have a toddler, because you can't just go places on a whim. They have like a sleep schedule, and you have to make sure that they're fed and things like that. So, and yeah, I don't know if anybody else is as crazy about a routine as I am, but I really feel like it's done so much for Lexi's development. Anyways, I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick. I have this mascara called the Roller Lash Mascara that I got from Ulta, that they sold me on because they had some sort of Black Friday special when I went in, and I absolutely love it until it's time to take it off. This stuff just doesn't come off. It's like tar on your lashes. But I've been using a cleansing balm, and it's been helping with it too. So if you have that issue, try a cleansing balm. It will probably help, or coconut oil. That'll do the trick too. But I made a video over on Instagram about not feeling good enough. You know, not feeling good enough to do certain things, or for certain people, just not feeling good enough. And the responses that I got from you guys were absolutely amazing. I cannot believe that some of the responses that I got. I love you guys, like, so much. Thank you for anybody that reached out and sent me a message and told me that you feel the same sometimes, or how much you enjoy my content. Thank you, because that's why I do it. Otherwise, I could pour my time and energy into something else that would definitely make me more money. But this is really what I enjoy doing. And one day, hopefully, it will pan out. Not that I'm doing bad right now, I'm not. But there's always room for improvement and growth. Okay, and then most times if I'm just getting ready for the day, I don't put anything on my lips, because typically I just wear chapstick. I know there's nothing crazy cool about that or anything. I just haven't found the perfect lipstick. I used to love lip scents, and then I lost my connect. She stopped selling lip scents. So I would like something similar, but I haven't found anything yet, and I don't feel like just going out and buying $30 lipsticks to try them out and not liking them. So I don't know about that either. If you have a favorite nude color one that stays on, like literally stays on, let me know, because I really, really need one. But that was the end of today's video. That was the end of the extent of what I do to get ready for the day. Just a simple, basic get ready with me. I'm sorry if this was a depressing video. I didn't mean for it to be. I just am expressing my thoughts about things, and I kind of wanted to make this just like a sit down chat with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you and I love you, and I hope that you have a Merry Christmas. Bye.